Now, where were we, my young apprentice? Oh, yes. Lucretia, the staff of the netherworld, and the ring of the unrepentant. Anticipating my excommunication from the spider cult, I stole it from Belketh's reliquary. During my years of exile, I researched the artifact. Piece by piece, I uncovered its history. Once upon a time, during the days of the Shantiri Empire, there was a great temple dedicated to Malassa, the Dragon of Darkness, whose high priest was not a faceless, but a human, whose name has long been forgotten. Of course, when the Elder Wars started, the Children of the Light, the angels, decided to attack the temple. But when the pompous host arrived, the whole temple had mysteriously disappeared without a trace, and the high priest was dead. On his finger, the angels found a ring. And true to their usual holier-than-thou attitude, they called it the Ring of the Unrepentant. Eventually, Sarshazar acquired the ring, but that's another story. Now, they couldn't figure out what the ring's purpose was. But I did after years of research. Its purpose was to open a gateway to the outer planes. Before the angels could strike, the priest sacrificed his life to empower the ring in order to move the entire temple to the spirit world. Do you understand now why I needed the staff of the netherworld? Thanks to it, I wouldn't have to sacrifice myself to undo what the Shantiri priest had done. First, I need to visit several places of power around the former location of the temple and channel their energies through the staff and into the ring. The tricky part is I'm now back in the 7 cities. I should act quickly, since as soon as my old friend Belketh hears about my presence, he'll send his hounds on my trail. It seems word of my presence has reached Al-Betil, and Belketh has sent one of his minions to investigate. It's an old acquaintance, Merrick, also known as the Archon's executioner. Looks like he got my old job. There are many arcane libraries in the 7 cities, Lucretia. It is a good opportunity for you to study and increase your understanding of how our world works.
You will pay for this, Sandro. I knew I should have destroyed you decades ago.
I remember your threats, turning me into a ghoul, scattering my bones. You know what? It is actually a brilliant idea. You already have the charisma of a ghoul.
No!
Master, I have a question. You told me Belketh created the spider cult. Yet seeing these statues and motifs, the ancient Shantiris already venerated Asha in her spider form.
Indeed, my disciple. When the Shantiris were destroyed during the Elder Wars, much was forgotten about their culture. Belketh successfully deduced the spider woman seen in Shantiri art was Asha herself. Thus, Belketh did not create this belief, he merely resurrected it.
Fitting for a necromancer. Master, I've read all these old, dusty books as you requested. Was it really necessary? You have revolutionary ideas on the fabric of the world, and yet are quite old-fashioned on some topics.
Knowledge should be acquired, not granted. This will be today's lesson. Don't believe anyone's version of the truth, and look for your own. Yes, I can feel the power of the ring. To open the gateway, I now need to bring it to the very place where the Temple of Darkness stood before its disappearance. Victory is almost at hand, but Belketh's lack of action is unusual. What is he up to? As powerful as the ring may seem to me, it was only a means to an end, a simple key.
A key to that dimension you told me about. I suppose there's something you want in that realm of the unrepentant.
Indeed. The real pursuit of all these errands is a legendary faceless artifact known as the Mask of the False Face. The Shantiri High Priest was favored by Malassa, and to reward his faith, she gave him the mask as a relic to be kept in his temple. It is said that he who wears the mask gains the ability to change his shape like the faceless do. Obtaining this power is essential to fulfill my long-term goals.
I can understand that. I guess your appearance tends to attract unwanted attention.
So, here we are, the dimension inside the ring, the realm of the unrepentant, as Lucretia put it. As expected, the temple is here as well.
Go away, stranger. Leave this place. This is the realm of Malassa. Her secrets are not for you.
Ah, I see. The priest did not only sacrifice his life, he used his soul to seal this plane from the rest of the spirit world.
Stop while you can, or be lost in the darkness, running in circles, forever trapped in the maze of your own mind.
Don't you realize you're actually talking about your own fate? This is where blind faith always takes you. Fortunately, I only believe in myself. At last, the mask of the false face is mine. Now that the soul of the priest has been destroyed, the realm of the unrepentant will cease to exist. I must leave. There will be time later to find a way to master the powers of the ring for my own ends.
Sandro won't take too long. I don't like this place. Elrath's blazing eyeballs! What kind of abomination are you?
Ah, you must be Sandro's pet. Lucretia, is it? You're spirited and clever. Yet you are blind to the web of deception he has spun around you.
What What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. You're smarter than this. The death of the Duke of Bull. The rumors about yourself. Nothing more than a masquerade to get you where you wanted.
Are you saying that Sandro did all this? That he planned it all?
That's what he does. Manipulating, scheming. Then, when you don't expect it, stabbing you in the back. You abandoned your country, your faith, to follow him. And now he has left you. And you're going to die. How sad.
Lucretia? What the...
Hello, old friend.
Belketh, I was wondering when you'd show up. Although you hurt my feelings by not coming in person. That said, I am impressed. I didn't know you could summon dragons.
I am Asher's servant. Her strength is my strength, and her strength knows no bounds.
Her power is only a tiny spark in the infinite of the void. Indeed, your power has grown more than I expected, but so has mine.
Master, I failed you. The beast came from nowhere. My powers of the light were useless.
Do not fear death, Lucretia. It is but a step on your path to elevate yourself beyond the boundaries of this prison of a world.
What the creature said, it was the truth, wasn't it? You killed the Duke, spread the rumors about my involvement, made sure I was exiled, so that I would join you.
Do you hate me, Lucretia? The choice is still yours. If you don't want the gift, if you prefer to remain a slave, I can let your soul return to Asher.
No, actually, I'm impressed. You're a magnificent bastard. You were right. You have much to teach me.
And I will, my child.
I feel renewed, stronger. So, what now?
First, you will learn. Do you believe Ashan is the only world spinning in the void? I know there are other worlds out there beyond the veil Asha has woven around us. I saw them. There is a way through the veil, a way to free our souls from this prison. And to do that, my dear disciple, we only need to murder a god. Now, let's see if this mask was worth the effort we put into obtaining it. Using the power of the mask, I traveled the world, gathering around me all the outcasts, all those who felt abandoned by the dragons. To mock those who revere these parasites as gods, I named us the Order of the Void. For centuries we hid right under their noses, changing the course of events to our own ends. You proved your potential in Heresh when you manipulated that unicorn girl. It is now time for you to infiltrate the court of the Holy Emperor. My plan is now entering its final phase, and you, my young apprentice, will be an essential part of it. So, Markal, are you ready to embrace your destiny?